Hello. Today I will be talking about movie review number 371, and this movie is called The French Dispatch. This is a 2021 film directed by Wes Anderson, the same director that did The Grand Budapest Hotel. This is a Searchlight Pictures and Indian Paintbrush production movie that I saw on November 3rd, 2021 at Cinemark Milford 16 in Milford, Ohio. And I personally enjoyed it. Um, I kind of understood the filmmaking style of Wes Anderson after seeing The Grand Budapest Hotel, and while this movie may not be for everybody, I definitely enjoyed it. And so, the movie is a love letter to journalists that is set in an outpost of an American newspaper in the fictional 20th century French city that brings to life a collection of stories published in the French Dispatch. Now it's formerly known as the French Dispatch of the Liberty, Kansas Evening Sun, but shortened form is the French Dispatch. So, this features a lot of actors in it, but the main theme behind this movie is that we see the editor of the newspaper, who is Arthur Howard Jr., having journalists and reporters reporting different stories for the French Dispatch. But before the three main stories, we see a cycling reporter who is delivering a cycling tour of the town of Ennul, which is spelled Ennul, and is demonstrating several key areas in the town, such as the arcade, cafe, and even the pickpockets alleyway. And then after we see the cycling reporter, we get to the three main stories. The first main story is the concrete masterpiece, where a mentally disturbed artist that is serving a sentence for murder is is developing a burgeoning relationship with with a prison officer named Simone, who actually paints a portrait of her in the nude. But this art dealer, who is also serving the sentence for tax evasion, is willing to buy one of the artist's art, although he says no. And in the trailer, you can see back and forth on the art dealer wanting to buy the art, and the artist serving a sentence for murder saying it's not for sale, and the other guy saying yes it is, and the other guy saying no it's not. And then we get to the second story, Revisions to a Manifesto. It's about a student protest breaking out in the streets of India, and it boils over into the chessboard revolution. I won't go too much into that, but you guys check out how the second story goes. And then we get to the third story, the private dining room of the police commissioner. And it says praise during the television interview where a man named Robert White recounts the story of attending a private dinner with the commissioner of the NU police force, where it is revealed that a bad guy has kidnapped his son. And it details what happened in the story as far as the police officers doing whatever they can to gain the commissioner's son back. And so the French Dispatch movie has these three main stories: the concrete masterpiece, Revisions to a Manifesto, and the private dining room of the police commissioner. And these are great stories that is told in this movie. And like I said, there's a lot of people in this movie, like Benicio del Toro, Adrian Brody, Tilda Swinton, Rhea Seldus, Frances McDormand, Timothy Chalamet, Rana Koduri, Jeffrey Wright, Edward Norton, William Dafoe, Henry Winkler, Matthew Emmerich, Stephen Park, Bill Murray, and Owen Wilson. So These three different storylines of the fictional Liberty, Kansas Evening Sun newspaper are creating this final issue for the French Dispatch. And so I won't say why this is this final issue, because that would be a spoiler, but it definitely will impact the French Dispatch newspaper forever. But yeah, I know this may not be for everybody, but I've heard positive reviews from critics, and I definitely enjoy it from my point of view. So, if you guys are a fan of Wes Anderson's previous films, you probably will enjoy this film as well. Anyway, that's my movie review of The French Dispatch. Please stay tuned for my next movie review. Alright, goodbye.